Egypt has one of the highest rates of kidney failure in the world, and that number's rising because of water pollution.
And as El-Kahky reports, the situation is much worse in the countryside, where locals find it hard to access clean drinking water.
Abu Ibrahim is a 62-year-old peasant who lives in a tiny neglected village in the Egyptian Delta. Finding clean drinking water is his daily mission, and it's the struggle of millions of Egyptians across the country. The government water supply is not available all the time. So they use these irrigation waterways for washing, and some of them take this water back home where they boil it and drink it. Abu Ibrahim has a more reliable source. He turns to these pumps that bring water from underground wells or natural reservoirs.
We've been using this pump for almost 20 years. We drink and wash from it and give water to our cattle. We depend mainly on it.
There is another problem with Egypt's water supply. Millions of people in the countryside live without a proper sewerage system, and many dispose of their waste into the very land from which they pump their drinking water. Poisoning cases are common, but that's not all. Thousands of people end up in hospitals like Al-Mansoura Kidney Center each year, suffering kidney stones or even worse, kidney failure. This is the shockwave lithotripsy section at Al-Mansoura Center. People like this man come over here to get the kidney stone disintegrated. Thanks to the medical advancement, it's easier to cure now. The hospital has been built in the Egyptian Delta to treat the growing number of kidney patients. No accurate statistics are available on how many Egyptians suffer kidney stones due to water pollution. But doctors here have an idea about how many suffer kidney failure.
Currently, it is 500 cases per million. So if we consider that the number of population in Egypt is 70 million, so currently we have an overall cases of end-stage renal failure of approximately 35,000 cases.
Doctors say water contamination is just one possible reason for the problem, but patients have no doubt.
The province of Kafr el-Sheikh has the highest incidence of kidney failure in the whole of Egypt. All of us suffer from water contamination.
He told her to abstain from drinking this water as long as it is kind of blue.
Herodotus once said, Egypt is the gift of the Nile. But the government's failure means the Nile can't provide Egyptians with the water they need. And until the government comes up with a comprehensive purification program, disease will continue to strike those living in the most deprived areas. El-Kahky, Al Jazeera, Cairo.